Warriors! Warriors! Happy Monday, folks. It's a great day to be a Golden State Warrior fan. Why is that? We're number one in the West. We're number one in the West. We are number one in the Western Conference for the NBA. Warriors fans, let's go! Today's video, folks, we're going to break down what has made this Warriors start so hot. The players, the coaches, the stats, and we're going to give you an update on Lindy Waters, the knee injury. How bad is it? Not as bad as you think. Thankfully, we're going to update you. But, folks, Warriors are number one in the West. Randy Silver, Warriors Digest. We break down Warriors news for you daily. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos. We do videos around game updates, live streams during games, recaps, news, everything in between. I just want to say before we dive into this video, I know yesterday was a video on trade rumors about Jimmy Butler coming to the Warriors and a haul going out to Toronto, Miami. My job here is to report on the news and the media. Bleacher Report is we can say a refutable site, a site that has credible information. And sometimes they put out good stuff or bad stuff. And it's my job to make sure Warriors Nation knows what's happening. You watching right now, I appreciate you, may be more in tune than somebody around the world. We have people who watch this channel in over 55 nations, folks. 55 nations. They may not have the same in tune as you do, so I have to share it. And again, I said I don't agree with the trade. I love all the comments. 180 comments on the video, over 4,500 views. Love it. But just know, again, I have to do that for the fans who may not know better. So when the news is there, it's there. And today's news, folks, Warriors are number one in the West. How did we get there? Let's break it down for you. We're second in the NBA in three-point shooting. 39% from three. Buddy, Steph, Draymond, Wiggins is doing well. Now the problem, folks, of course, is, actually, let me pull this up. Our free throw shooting is atrocious. We're last in the NBA in free throws. We're second NBA in three-point shooting, which is the crazy part because you would think when you're at the charity strike and it's easy, you can make those shots, but you can't. So if we are quality three-point shooting team, and let me show you the stats so you see it right here. When you look across the board at our three-point shooting stats, Steph is shooting 43% from three. Let's show you top down. Santos doesn't count, back of the bench. You got Hield, Moody, Green, Curry, and Waters all shooting above 40% from three. That is tough. That is tough, especially when Buddy's making close to 4 a game. Moody and Green are making close to 2 a game. Curry making 4 a game. Then you got Melton, who's out with the unfortunate knee injury. He's going to be out for some games. Sprained the ACL. He's making almost 2 a game, or making over 2 a game. And you got Wiggins and Kuminga all above 30%. Anderson against the Celtics made 2 or 3 threes in a row. So the three-point shooting is lethal, and we're averaging close to 5 to 7 more a game three-point shooting. First in assists per game, folks. That is crazy. This team back in the mid-2010s was the assist machine. Hero ball, no. Assist ball, move the ball, kick it, find the open man, and that's what we're doing again. When you look at assists per game, let me get rid of my camera, folks. Let me zoom out a little bit. Curry, your main point guard, of course, 6.4 assists a game to go along with 23 points. That is first team All-NBA. Green, point forward, power forward, 5 assists a game. Podziemski, back at point guard, 3. Melton, Anderson, Wiggins, Jackson-Davis, all with 2. And a couple other players right there below 2. So what does that mean, folks? It means that we're passing the ball around, and 49 assists a game is hard for a team to beat. Either A, on transition offense we're doing, or set the offense and find the open player. We're third in points per game at 121.3 points per game. And the big thing with that, folks, is it's just the three-point shooting, the easy transitions, but what really hurts us is the free throws, because this could be around 130 if we shot much better. So you look at offensive leaders, 121.3. Cleveland, Boston. We lost to Cleveland. We beat Boston. We beat Memphis. Haven't played Sacramento yet. Shout out to De'Aaron Fox. Defensive leaders, We were below 100 points per game. It's kind of evened out a little bit. But when you look at the overall points differential, we're third at 10.5. So we're scoring 10.5 more points a game than we're giving up. Cleveland, OKC, just above us. So it's hard to score with us, and we're playing quality defense. And this is the Western Conference, folks. 10-2. Oklahoma City has one more loss than us. They also lost to us, 11-3. Rockets, 10-4. It makes that win we had against them that much better. Yes, we gave up a 30-point lead, but it shows that they're a quality team. Lakers, Phoenix, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Memphis, Sacramento, Dallas, rounding out your top 10. And we were a play-in team last year, folks. A play-in team last year because we lost the close games. We're winning those close games now and winning the games we should be winning. Draymond is not out for 20 games due to suspension. And this is really helping this team be successful. Having Draymond on the court, he's playing at an all defensive player level. He's playing at a defensive player of the year level. And this whole team is gelling across the board. Steph's an all-star. Buddy's an all-star. Draymond's an all-star. You look at the teams we want. Again, not the craziest teams, but the stretch on the road at Houston after giving up a 30-point win, winning in the OT. We lose that game last year. Washington, easy win. Beating Boston with everything that went down with Jason Tatum, Steve Kerr, and just our team. That was a very close game. Cleveland, they outplayed us, and that's something that they just have bigger men. We'll have to deal with that. And then you got OKC. Yes, they lost Chet in the first quarter. Coming back home, Dallas, big game. Klay Thompson return, win that. And then Memphis without Ja. So we beat some quality teams, and we beat the teams that we should have beaten. And a big asset, folks, is the talk of the town, Buddy Hield. We signed him for 4 years, $37 million. That comes out to less than $10 million a year. We tried to trade for Paul George or Larry Markkinen. That would have been multiple first-round picks, multiple first-round picks, multiple first-round picks. Would have been Podziemski, Kuminga, Moody, Looney, GP2, even more players potentially, any combination of that. But no. Who's having the best season? Paul George started hurt. Markkinen having a decent season. But he's on Utah, not a good team. Buddy is an all-star right now. 18 points a game coming off the bench, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, shooting 50% from the field, 47% from 3, 25 minutes a game at basically $9.5 million a year, around there. Quality, folks. Give credit to Joe Lacob, give credit to Steve Kerr, and give credit to Mike Dunleavy Jr. Strength in numbers. And what has also helped us this season, folks, Terry Stouts, Jerry Stackhouse. Excuse me, I said that so weird. Terry Stouts and Jerry Stackhouse have been amazing fits. We lost Kenny Atkinson, who's now the head coach at Cleveland. They are unbelievable as well. They have not lost a game yet. Cleveland is, I want to say they're 15-0 or they're 14-0. They are 15-0, the best start since the Warriors went 27-0. Their second best start ever in NBA history. But Terry on the offense, Jerry on the defense has changed this team. Per Kerr, sometimes you need new blood on the roster. Sometimes you need new blood on the coaching staff. You need different voices, and he brought it in. As we've just talked about some stats, the Warriors' offensive rating is 118.4. They're third in scoring, and they scored 39% from 3. They were 9th last year in offensive rating, 8th in scoring, and 7th in threes. So we are doing better offensively. In addition, we're doing better defensively. We were 15th in defensive rating last year at 114. This year we're 4th at 107, giving up 7 less points a game. Massive. That's 3 or 4 buckets. And that's winning by double digits. That's winning by 2 or 3 possessions, not having to deal with stressful games. 18th in points allowed last season. We're 8th this season. We're 23rd to 4th in steals, 23rd to 8th in blocks. We are killing it so far. Steve Kerr, I couldn't be happier with those 2 guys, what they mean to me, what they mean to our team. It goes way beyond the X's and O's, what we're doing on the plays. It's a culture fit. It's a team fit, the friendship, the vibe. It's wonderful. And you can tell on the court, folks, this team is having chemistry. This team is healthy. This team is having fun. Speaking of health, Lindy Waters is listed as questionable for the game tonight against the Clippers. The good thing is He wasn't as seriously injured as we thought. A friendly reminder, he fell funny on his knee. They thought it could have been bad. Hyperextended knee. Hyperextended knee. So he should be back in maybe a couple games. It'd be pretty soon to come back for the Clippers. I don't think we need him for the Clippers. The team can step up. And lastly, folks, gotta share. Actually, I'm gonna save this for the next video. No, we'll do it here. You guys have seen this. If you're with me watching the full video, you know I break down the team, what we thought it was. I thought we'd go 4-1 October. Boom, we did it. I thought we'd go 8-6 November. Currently, we are 6-1 in November, and we have Clippers, Atlanta, New Orleans, San Antonio, Brooklyn, OKC, and Phoenix. Realistically, again, I think this can be a win. I changed that up. Win, 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 maybe a loss. And then I'd like to get a win, but that's going to be a tough game. We could realistically go 11-3, 12-2 in November. So, folks, comment your thoughts. What do you think the Warriors go in November? What do you think about this start? Of course, subscribe to Warriors Digest. We break down all the biggest news for you daily. Out.